Hello, hello. So when I was growing up, my father used to sing me this song that went like this. He's a bird in his tuxedo. My dad was referring to those famous penguin shirts. You know, those shirts that have the penguin right here? Well, I looked all over my house. I couldn't find one. So you're stuck with my black shirt. Why should today be different? But penguins, or rather tuxedos, did have an impact on my life later on. When I got engaged, my in-laws turned to me and said, Shirley, at the wedding, your family will be wearing tuxedos. And I turned to them and said quietly, I don't think my family is going to be that interested in wearing tuxedos. For them, tuxedos were important. For my family, well, wearing a tuxedo was not important. I think it's interesting because clothes are important. Yes, they're an external thing, but we know that an external thing, like clothes, can affect ourselves internally, and then that turns around and affects us externally once again. Thereafter, whenever myself and my in-laws would have a little disagreement, I would whisper to myself and sometimes say it out loud, I think we're having a tuxedo moment right now. Today we read that those who worked in the inner sanctum of this portable temple there in the desert, they wore special clothes, and clothes were important. Those clothes are described as being the splendor and the glory. Glory, because that's the gifts that God gives us, our innate qualities that we have. And splendor, because that's what we do with those innate gifts. To have gifts, to have been given things that we have inside of us, and then to not use them, well, sadly, that is a tragedy. And for many of us, that's what we're trying to do in life. We're trying to take all those wonderful blessings and gifts that we have and use them to the hilt. He's a bird in his tuxedo.